Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I'm pissed off, man. To be honest, I was sad initially when I heard the news. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Obviously, the Queen's passing. I was sad, but it was more of a, oh yeah, that's terrible. That is. So when's the next United game? Like that's all it is for me. I understand. There's a lot of people that are more hurt by this than me, particularly the older generation. There's a lot of people that are less hurt than me, that are bloody rejoicing the fact that the Queen's died. I think that's odd, to be honest. That's a little bit odd. Like, I can understand, a lot of people up north, like, I've seen people in Liverpool celebrate. Like, I guess they do have a bad relationship with the Tory party, but, the Queen's not a Tory. The Queen's the Queen's part of the monarchy, and she's been in power with Labour governments, Conservative governments, so it just doesn't make sense, right? To be honest, for me, that one. But yeah, it is like it doesn't affect me that bad, but it does affect me because I'm not able to watch the football anymore, and people still have to do the 9 to 5, by the way, Monday to Friday. They just can't get that release by watching the football. I don't know, and this is supposed to be a time of mourning, right? So not enough mourning to miss your 9 to 5. Not enough. What they expect you to do is not mourn Monday to Friday. Get all those emotions pent up Friday. You're at about 4 p.m. an hour before the end of the workday, and you're bubbling over in emotions. As soon as it hits Friday, 5 p.m, oh, the Queen! That's what they want you to do. Oh, I can't possibly watch football. That's what's going to happen, apparently. And so, obviously, there's been one fixture 100% cancelled. That's Crystal Palace. We are allowed to... We don't feel bad enough that we can't play abroad, though. We can play abroad and we can watch football from home in the UK if the English team is playing abroad, because that obviously doesn't have we don't think about the Queen then. But if it's the Premier League match, because it's in England, full focus is on the Queen, and we're mourning the Queen, and there's no way we could watch a football match. Makes sense. Make it make sense. And next week, I think that's probably when the Queen's funeral is going to be. Next week at the weekend would make sense. So I don't think that next week's fixtures are going to be played as well. I think United got Leeds next week. Yeah. And then, after that, it's the international break. So we're not going to see United play probably until October. I think October the 1st is United's first match. So that's great, isn't it? Instead of me feeling sad about the Queen now, my predominant emotion is annoyance, which is a shame. And I think that's what, it's mad, because do you think that's what the Queen would want? Do you think that's what, do you think she would be like, right, when I die, I want everyone to just stop watching football? Any sport and event, just stop doing that. Just carry on working, though. Carry on working your Monday to Friday, your jobs. As soon as the weekend, I want everyone to sit there and think about me being dead. That's what Lizzy would have wanted, is it? I don't think so. Like, it was really nice, the United game, everyone standing in the centre circle, doing a minute silence. That was lovely. But instead, I tell you what, we'll just cancel everything, shall we? It's mental. And to be honest, I personally, I would give a minute silence. I did give a minute silence. I did feel sad initially when I heard the news. But I do think it's odd that you've got people. The team is not predominantly British. You've got Real Sociedad, who were no English person that was placed for them, even on the bench or in the reserves. Well, I don't know about the reserves, but there was no English person on the bench or in the starting 11 for Real Sociedad. Yet they're bowing their heads for a minute silence. There was Harry Maguire. There was only there's got to be only 2 or 3. In fact, was there only Harry Maguire? I'm trying to think of the bloody lineup now. Luke Shaw. Oh no, Luke Shaw. Yeah, Luke Shaw didn't play, did he? So I think there was only Harry Maguire. That actually, I'm looking at the lineup now. De Gea, Casemiro, Eriksen, Anthony, Fred, Elanga, Ronaldo. So there you go. Around the centre circle, there was one English player, and that was Harry Maguire. So essentially, all of the entire team for both teams, there's only one English player. So there's only one person that really would be. I guess there could be other people that are part in the Commonwealth. Let's say, I think Portugal, no. Brazil, no. Sweden, no. So, nah, there's not. It's still part of the Commonwealth. Extend it to the Commonwealth, and it's still one player, Harry Maguire. So I think it's odd. I find it odd as well when, like, paying respect to, like, fallen soldiers. I would, like I say, personally, I don't think that's a bad thing in a whole. Please don't, cancel me. I don't think that's a bad thing as a whole. I would pay my respects 100%. But when you've got like a German with a poppy, or with a poppy on them, or you've got bloody Zidane Iqbal having to take a minute silence for Remembrance Sunday for all the fallen soldiers, for modern wars as well, as in the past for World War I and II. So the UK went to war in Iraq because on the pretense that there was nuclear weapons there when there weren't. So lots of people died in Iraq, and there's Zidane Iqbal remembering the soldiers for the UK when his country's been bombed for unjust war, essentially. It's mental for me. I don't get why the players are forced to do it. Wear the poppy when it's not their country. All the English players, I would expect them to do it, but why are we trying to make it? Why make it so that all players have to do it? I don't get it. And like those players, I think there was Matic that was singled out, wasn't he, because he didn't want to wear it. Nemanja Matic. Just don't single out. Don't pressure people to do it. There are perfectly good reasons why people wouldn't want to wear a poppy. Like I said, I would wear it. I'd pay my respects, but I don't expect everyone else to, especially if they're not English. It's just odd. And another thing is, I'm very much a person, and my family are very much people in which we like to just get on with it, take our minds off it. In terms of mourning, I've had family members that have died, and the best way I deal with that kind of emotion is just carrying on. If the football was on, I'd do a watch along probably a couple of days. In fact, I did. A couple of days after my grandparent passed away, I just carried on, and that helped me get through it. Just carrying on as normal. There are other people that deal with it, like stop doing everything, and just focus on the happy memories or whatever, and just won't go to work, be like in a shell and actually mourn. But that's not me. So you're changing my lifestyle more when the Queen has died more than my own grandparents dying. Am I supposed to care more about the Queen than my own grandparents? Why are you influencing the way I act more because I can't watch the football more than my own grandparents? Why take the football off? Because, like I say, to be honest, I don't think Harry Maguire is going to be that distraught that he couldn't play. I don't think Marcus Rashford is going to be that distraught that he can't play football. Scott McTominay's Scottish, but still, I don't think he's going to be that distraught that the Queen's died and not being able to play. Nobody cares that much. The older generation do, but the football players, I'm sure, don't. So it's bizarre, man. Honestly. And yeah, well, that's it for the video. Don't know what's going on. Hopefully next weekend the fixtures are back up and running. I doubt it though, because that's when the funeral is going to be. We are allowed to play away in Europe, so great. We get to see Sheriff in Moldova fantastic. That's the next United game. And then possibly the next one's going to be on the 1st of October. I don't know who that is. But yeah, it's an absolute joke for me. Yeah. I mean, R.I.P. Lizzy, but yeah, we want the football back, love, to be honest. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do hit that subscribe button, like the video as well, and I'll see you guys on the next one.